Quantum manifestation is talked about everywhere, but most people only scratch the surface. What if I told you there are crucial truths about how your thoughts, emotions, and actions truly shape your reality? Truths no one ever tells you. Today, we're uncovering the hidden realities behind quantum manifestation, revealing what really works and what's just myth, so you can harness this power with clarity and confidence. Quantum manifestation has become a buzzword in both spiritual circles and self-help communities, often portrayed as a mystical ability to conjure desires simply by thinking them into existence. Popular culture tends to romanticize it as some kind of magical power or secret cosmic law. But the reality is far more fascinating and rooted deeply in the principles of quantum physics. Quantum mechanics, the branch of physics dealing with particles at the smallest scales, reveals that the universe does not behave like a deterministic clockwork, but rather operates through probabilities and possibilities until observed. At the heart of this lies the concept of the wave function, describing particles as existing in a superposition of multiple states simultaneously. A particle isn't in one fixed position or state until measured. It exists in a spectrum of potential outcomes. This phenomenon disrupts the classical worldview, where objects have definitive positions and properties at all times. Instead, reality at the quantum level is inherently probabilistic and dependent on observation. While this sounds abstract, it has been experimentally verified through famous experiments like the double-slit experiment, which shows particles acting both as waves and particles, influenced by whether they are observed or not. How does this relate to manifestation? The link is found in the role of consciousness or observation shaping reality. Some interpretations of quantum mechanics suggest that the act of observation collapses the wave function, meaning consciousness may play a fundamental role in determining which potential outcomes become actualized. This has led to the idea that our thoughts, intentions, and focus could influence reality, not by mystical means, but by interacting with the quantum fabric of the universe. However, this idea is often oversimplified or exaggerated. Quantum manifestation is not about magically wishing something into existence without effort or awareness. It is about understanding that your focused attention, belief systems, and mental energy align to influence your experience. It draws from the idea that your mind filters and shapes how you perceive and engage with the world, which in turn affects the opportunities and realities you manifest. A crucial part of this understanding is the concept of vibrational frequency. Everything in the universe vibrates at specific frequencies, including your thoughts and emotions. High-frequency vibrations like love, gratitude, and joy attract experiences and circumstances resonating at similar frequencies, while low-frequency vibrations such as fear, anger, or doubt do the opposite. This resonance principle is a cornerstone in manifestation theories. By elevating your internal frequency, you attract a reality that mirrors that vibration. This principle is backed by physics in the form of resonance and synchronization phenomena, where systems influence each other's oscillations. While this is well understood in physical systems, applying it to human consciousness and manifestation requires recognizing that your mental and emotional states influence your decisions, actions, and ultimately, the path your life takes. 1. The biggest misconceptions is that manifestation works purely through passive thought. In truth, quantum manifestation requires active participation, cultivating clarity of intention, aligning your emotions with your goals, and taking inspired action. It's a dynamic interplay between mental focus and tangible steps in the world. Your beliefs act as filters that shape your perception and behavior, and changing limiting beliefs can open you to new possibilities that previously seemed inaccessible. Moreover, quantum manifestation involves a shift in identity and self-perception. You begin to see yourself as an active creator of your experience, rather than a passive observer. This shift empowers you to consciously direct your attention, emotions, and behaviors toward desired outcomes, while remaining open to the universe's infinite possibilities. It's a dance between certainty and surrender, control, and flow. To fully grasp quantum manifestation, one must move beyond simplistic "think it and it will happen" slogans and recognize it as a complex, scientific, and deeply personal process. It combines the mysterious quantum nature of reality with practical psychological principles like focus, belief, and emotional regulation. This fusion forms the foundation of true quantum manifestation, a practice of conscious co-creation with the universe. The real power lies not in trying to force outcomes, but in aligning your inner state with the energy of what you wish to experience. This alignment influences your perception and decisions, which in turn manifest new realities. When you understand the scientific and psychological interplay behind manifestation, it stops being an esoteric mystery and becomes an accessible tool for personal growth and transformation. Building on the scientific foundation of quantum manifestation, the second crucial point lies in the understanding of consciousness and intention as active forces in shaping our reality. In everyday experience, consciousness is often seen as a passive witness to external events, a receiver of stimuli, and a processor of information. However, quantum theory and modern neuroscience are increasingly pointing to consciousness as a creative, participatory element in the unfolding of reality. Intention, in this context, is more than just a fleeting wish or vague hope. It is a focused, deliberate direction of mental energy toward a specific outcome or experience. The brain's neuroplasticity means that what we consistently focus on reshapes neural pathways, altering not only our mindset but also how we interact with the world around us. When combined with the principles of quantum physics, intention becomes a powerful tool for manifesting changes beyond the psychological, potentially influencing the probabilistic nature of events themselves. The mechanics of how consciousness interfaces with reality remain one of the great mysteries of science. Yet, several interpretations of quantum physics, such as the Copenhagen interpretation and the participatory universe hypothesis, suggest that observation and consciousness may directly influence the collapse of possibilities into concrete outcomes. This challenges the classical dichotomy between mind and matter, suggesting they are deeply interconnected. Manifestation, therefore, involves cultivating a heightened awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, because these internal states act like signals sent out into the quantum field of possibilities. The quality and clarity of your intention determine the shape of the wave function before it collapses into reality. Ambiguity, doubt, or conflicting desires scatter this energy, leading to mixed or delayed results. Conversely, a well-defined, emotionally charged intention sharpens your focus and amplifies the signal you send into the universe. Meditation and mindfulness practices often play a significant role in strengthening this connection. By quieting the mental noise and tuning into a state of present moment awareness, you can observe the subtle influences of your subconscious beliefs and emotional patterns. These underlying patterns often sabotage manifestation efforts by creating internal resistance or conflicting energies. Bringing these patterns into conscious awareness allows you to release or reframe them, creating a clearer pathway for your intentions to manifest. Another important aspect is emotional alignment. Neuroscience reveals that emotions have a profound effect on the body's biochemistry and brain activity, influencing everything from hormone release to cognitive function. When your emotional state matches your intention, for example, feeling genuine gratitude for a goal already realized, your body and mind resonate with the desired outcome as if it were already true. This congruence creates a feedback loop that reinforces positive behavior, attracts opportunities, and sustains motivation. The social and relational dimension of consciousness also matters. Human beings are embedded in a collective field of consciousness, where thoughts and emotions can ripple outward, influencing others and shaping shared realities. Quantum entanglement shows us that particles separated by vast distances can remain correlated, suggesting that connections between consciousness may operate beyond physical limitations. Manifestation, therefore, is not an isolated act, but one intertwined with the web of relationships and shared energies in your environment. At the practical level, manifestation requires a balance between intention and surrender. While you direct your focus and emotional energy, you must also remain open to outcomes that may differ from your original expectations. The quantum universe is inherently probabilistic, and the pathways to your goals may be unpredictable. Flexibility and trust in the process prevent frustration and keep you aligned with the flow of possibilities. In summary, consciousness and intention are not passive elements but dynamic forces in shaping your experience of reality. By cultivating clarity, emotional resonance, and openness, you engage deeply with the quantum nature of existence, becoming an active co-creator of your life's unfolding. This understanding transforms manifestation from mere wishful thinking into a profound practice of conscious living. Building further on the relationship between consciousness and reality, the third essential aspect of quantum manifestation is the role of emotional frequency and energy alignment. In this context, everything you think, feel, and do emits an energy vibration, a subtle yet powerful signal that interacts with the universe's vast field of possibilities. Understanding and mastering this energetic aspect is key to effectively manifesting what you desire. The concept of emotional frequency comes from the observation that emotions vary in intensity and quality, and each emotion corresponds to a distinct vibrational pattern. Feelings like love, joy, gratitude, and peace are considered high-frequency emotions, vibrating at faster, lighter rates. Conversely, emotions such as fear, anger, resentment, and sadness are low-frequency, heavier vibrations. This spectrum is not merely metaphorical. Scientific studies in bioenergetics and psychophysiology suggest that emotional states influence electromagnetic fields produced by the heart and brain, which can be measured and observed. Quantum manifestation works on the principle of resonance. Like attracts like. When you consistently emit high-frequency energy through your emotional state, you align yourself with similarly high-frequency experiences, people, and opportunities. This energetic harmony creates a powerful attractor field, making it easier for your desires to materialize. If, on the other hand, your predominant energy is low frequency, your manifestations will tend to reflect challenges, obstacles, or unwanted circumstances that mirror that vibration. This means that manifestation is not just about what you think, but deeply about how you feel. You can set clear intentions, but if your underlying emotional state is fraught with doubt or negativity, the vibrational mismatch will hinder the process. Therefore, emotional regulation and cultivating positive emotional states are indispensable tools for manifestation. One practical way to raise your emotional frequency is through gratitude practice. Gratitude shifts focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, naturally elevating your energetic state. Regularly acknowledging the good in your life rewires your brain toward positivity, creating a fertile ground for manifestation. Similarly, acts of kindness, mindfulness meditation, and spending time in nature can boost your emotional vibration and enhance alignment with your goals. Energy alignment also involves clearing internal blockages. Limiting beliefs, unresolved trauma, and suppressed emotions can create energetic resistance, disrupting the flow of manifestation. These blockages act like static noise on a radio signal, weakening the clarity and strength of the frequency you send out. Techniques such as emotional freedom technique, EFT, somatic therapy, or even journaling can help release these blocks and restore energetic harmony. Moreover, embodiment plays a critical role. Your body is the vessel through which your consciousness expresses itself, and its energetic state reflects your inner frequency. Practices like yoga, breathwork, and mindful movement help ground your energy, enhance body awareness, and synchronize mind and body, making your manifestation efforts more integrated and powerful. Energy alignment is not a one-time fix but a continuous process. Life circumstances, external stressors, and subconscious patterns constantly influence your vibrational state. Maintaining consistent awareness and practices that uplift your frequency create momentum in your manifestation journey. It is also important to note that manifestation through vibrational alignment is not about forcing positivity or suppressing negative emotions. Authenticity matters. Acknowledge and honor your feelings without judgment, then gently guide yourself back toward higher frequencies. This compassionate approach creates a sustainable, energetic state conducive to manifestation. In summary, emotional, frequency, and energy alignment form the energetic foundation of quantum manifestation. Mastery of this domain empowers you to tune your internal vibration to match your desires, creating a powerful magnetic field that draws those realities into your life. This subtle yet profound energetic work bridges your inner world with the quantum possibilities awaiting actualization. Despite the powerful role that consciousness, intention, and emotional frequency play in quantum manifestation, there remains a crucial component that is often overlooked: the necessity of aligned action. Many misunderstand quantum manifestation as a process where thoughts alone can magically transform reality without any physical effort or practical steps. The truth is that manifestation is an intricate dance between mental focus and tangible, inspired action. Manifestation requires coherence not only within your mind and emotions, but also in how you interact with the external world. Your intentions and emotional vibrations set the energetic stage, but the physical world responds through cause and effect, actions taken and opportunities seized. Without aligning your behaviors to your intentions, manifestation efforts can remain stagnant or disconnected from reality. Aligned action means that what you do reflects and supports your desires. It's not about random busyness or forcing outcomes, but about taking mindful, purposeful steps that bring you closer to your goals. When your actions flow naturally from your internal alignment, your clarity, confidence, and emotional resonance, they carry a unique power. These actions are energized and motivated, often referred to as inspired action, which feels effortless and right rather than burdensome. The quantum aspect here is subtle but important. Your focused consciousness sharpens your perception, helping you notice signs, synchronicities, and opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. This heightened awareness guides your actions toward those that are most effective for manifestation. Essentially, your internal energy acts like a filter or magnet, shaping the external reality you engage with. Another key factor is overcoming procrastination and resistance. Sometimes deep-seated fears, doubts, or limiting beliefs create unconscious barriers that prevent you from acting in alignment with your desires. Quantum manifestation involves recognizing these internal blocks and working through them so that your actions become consistent with your intentions. Techniques such as visualization combined with physical movement, affirmations paired with goal setting, and small incremental steps can break down inertia and build momentum. It is also important to accept that manifestation may not always look like what you expect. The universe or quantum field may respond with outcomes that differ from your original mental image, but ultimately serve your highest good. This is why openness and flexibility in your actions are essential. Rigid attachment to a specific form can limit your ability to receive the manifestation in its best possible version. Manifestation is therefore a partnership between your internal world and external reality. Thoughts and emotions create a quantum potential, but actions actualize this potential into form. Ignoring the action component is like planting seeds but never watering them. The potential for growth exists, but remains unrealized. In practical terms, cultivating manifestation involves creating habits and routines that reinforce your intentions, surrounding yourself with supportive environments, seeking knowledge and skills to advance your goals, and being willing to step out of comfort zones when necessary. This holistic approach ensures that your manifestation efforts are grounded, effective, and sustainable. In conclusion, quantum manifestation is not passive daydreaming, but an active, integrated process combining intention, energy, and action. Aligning your behaviors with your inner state transforms potential into reality, bridging the gap between mind and matter in a dynamic, powerful way. As powerful as quantum manifestation can be when understood and applied correctly, there are common pitfalls that many people encounter on their journey. Recognizing and overcoming these challenges is essential for sustained success and deeper mastery of the manifestation process. Equally important is cultivating patience and trust, because manifestation often unfolds over time and through subtle shifts rather than instant transformations. One major pitfall is the expectation of immediate results. The popular narrative around manifestation can create unrealistic hopes that desires will materialize overnight, simply by thinking about them. In reality, quantum manifestation interacts with complex layers of personal psychology, external circumstances, and collective energies. Manifestation timelines vary widely and may require persistent focus, emotional work, and repeated alignment over weeks, months, or even years. Impatience often leads to frustration and discouragement, which in turn lower your vibrational frequency, blocking the very results you seek. Another common stumbling block is inconsistency. Quantum manifestation thrives on coherent, sustained energy and intention. Fluctuating thoughts, emotional ups and downs, and wavering commitment scatter your energetic signal, reducing its power. Developing daily rituals such as meditation, journaling, gratitude practice, and visualization can maintain clarity and energetic alignment. Consistency builds momentum, reinforcing neural pathways and attracting aligned circumstances through cumulative effect. A third challenge is attachment to specific outcomes or timelines. While clarity and intention is necessary, rigid attachment can cause resistance. The quantum field offers infinite pathways to your desires, many of which you may not anticipate. Being open to unexpected forms of manifestation keeps your energetic field flexible and receptive. This mindset also helps you navigate apparent setbacks or detours as part of the larger process, rather than failures. Self-doubt and limiting beliefs are perhaps the most significant internal obstacles. These subconscious narratives create energetic interference that distorts your manifestation signal. They often stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or fear of success and change. Addressing these beliefs through conscious awareness, inner work, and healing practices is vital. Empowering affirmations, shadow work, and therapy are effective methods to dismantle these blocks and restore energetic integrity. It's also important to differentiate quantum manifestation from escapism or magical thinking. Manifestation is not a substitute for responsibility or realistic planning. It requires active engagement with your life and environment, balanced with faith in the unseen. When people ignore practical considerations or use manifestation as an excuse to avoid effort, they sabotage their own progress. Finally, cultivating patience is one of the most profound keys to manifestation. Patience does not mean passivity. It means maintaining calm trust and steady focus while allowing the universe's timing to unfold. Quantum manifestation works with natural rhythms and cycles, and rushing the process creates energetic tension. By embracing patience, you open space for miracles, synchronicities, and the subtle weaving of circumstances that bring your desires into reality in the most beneficial way. In embracing patience, you also develop resilience and deepen your connection to the quantum field of infinite potential. Each step of your manifestation journey becomes a learning experience and an opportunity to grow in awareness, empowerment, and alignment. In summary, the truth about quantum manifestation is that it is a nuanced, deeply personal process that requires awareness, energy alignment, inspired action, and above all, patience. By navigating common pitfalls and embracing the flow of timing, you transform manifestation into a sustainable, transformative practice, one that reveals your true power as a conscious creator in the quantum universe. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into unlocking your highest potential. And tell me in the comments, what is one desire you're ready to manifest with intention and action? Let's manifest greatness together.